फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I am Surama Kaushik. Well, that was the show. I really don't have enough words to describe what KKR did to Delhi Capitals, but the result is enough for all you to believe that Kolkata Knight Riders completely ripped apart Delhi Capitals. Rishabh Pant, the captain of the Delhi Capitals side, admitted that they were all over the place, and it was quite explicit the way Delhi Capitals were playing today. But a terrific show from the Kolkata Knight Riders side. And it was not only the batting show, it was a complete power-packed performance from the Shreyas Iyer-led side. Well, let's talk to K. Srinivas Rao, Network 18 Group Sports Editor, and Taos Rizvi. What do they make of this havoc that happened in Vizag? Taos, we were just talking about KKR versus DC, the weaknesses, the strengths of both the teams, but I didn't see even a point of weakness in the Kolkata Knight Riders side today. It seemed that they had all eaten something very different, because from the very first ball, the way Sunil Narine smashed it up, and then came in Shreyas Iyer, it felt it was some different sort of Iyer that I was watching today in IPL. And then obviously Russell, Rinku, five short of the highest score in IPL, 272 they made, and they are won by more than 100 runs. Taos, what do you make of this big win?
So you missed out on that young boy. I think who made his debut today, Angkrish Raghuvanshi, 54.
I kept it for you. I knew because of the camera you mentioned about that young boy. So I just wanted for you to start about that young boy.
27 balls, 54 runs. Yeah, I mean, he's a Delhi boy, Saramya. He's a Delhi boy. Dynamic. See, we know exactly what Sunil Narine can do. And I told you, he's a jackpot. He's lottery. If he starts on a good note, and then if he carries on, nobody can stop him. He knows how to play in the power plays. He knows he's attacking. He's got the power. He's a typical West Indian guy who enjoys batting, who loves his cricket, whether with the bat or with the ball. He knows exactly. And we know what Russell can do. Again, he did it today. 41, 19 balls, 4 boundaries and 3 sixes, and a typically beautiful batting track. So where we were missing, Venkatesh Iyer was brought down. Smart strategy. I don't know who did it, Shreyas Iyer or Gautam Gambhir or Chandrakant Pandit, the controversial Chandrakant Pandit. Beautiful. Angkrish Raghuvanshi again. Do you want me to add some story behind about Angkrish Raghuvanshi, the under-19 player from India who was the highest scorer in West Indies during the World Cup in 2022? Delhi boy, somebody who was discovered by Abhishek Nair, the mentor of Kolkata Knight Riders, and Omkar Salvi, the Mumbai coach. A passionate cricketer himself who couldn't make it big, but then he's a successful Mumbai Ranji Trophy coach. He won a Ranji Trophy title. So these two boys bought this guy high on cricket, high on passion. Maybe couldn't have got an opportunity in Delhi. They bought them to Mumbai. And now you can see the kind of talent that he is. He's played local cricket in Mumbai. He's played for the Parsi Gymkhana where Surya Kumar Yadav plays for. So, you can just look at the boy. Of course, it's a teamwork. it's a batting heavy side. We knew what exactly they wanted. We were discussing about the consistency that was needed in the middle order from Venkatesh Iyer and Shreyas Iyer. Shreyas Iyer continues to, he could have done much better, but then that limited opportunity. We saw what Rinku Sigh did. So that gap remains there, but consistency. If you talk about consistency, maybe if there is no Venkatesh Iyer, there is Angkrish Raghuvanshi, who can do it, who showed his potential. There is Shreyas Iyer. So you can see the compact, the strong batting order from KKR which was on display today. So there is a lot to talk about it, Saramya.
Absolutely. And, obviously, there'll be a lot of talks around Shreyas Iyer's batting as well, because he scored 18 of 11 balls. But, those 2 sixes that he smashed, it felt that he was also singing the same tunes as his fellow batters. But what I saw in the power play, Srini, it was mind-blowing. It felt as if there was no stop to Sunil Narine. And he had a come up with some different mindset, because if you put 88 runs on board in just 6 overs, which means that you're just doing the talking with the ball.
Yeah, precisely. So, this Sunil Narine with a bat, I've seen when he was first promoted to open, which was again under Gautam Gambhir's captaincy.
Yeah,
When KKR had first seen a lot of success. So this was under Gambhir that Sunil Narine flowered as a batter, top order batter. Now, yeah, I mean, a lot of things to talk about. Taus just mentioned Raghuvanshi. Phil Salt is adding value up the order. Shreyas maybe did score a lot of runs, but showed glimpses with those two sixes that he's in touch. Batting runs deep. Kind of. I mean, literally after Rinku Singh, you have Venkatesh Iyer walking in.
yeah,
So lot of stuff. But having said that, right now, why is KKR looking so good? To my mind, the answer lies in two of their old war horses coming good. Nareen and Andre Russell.
Mhm.
In the
Yeah,
today's game, in the previous game,
yeah,
and stuff. That has kind of added a lot of value, brought a lot of sheen back on the KKR side. Now,
yeah,
in the preview show today, we were talking about Starc not getting wickets so far, and
yeah.
like he started his this thing, the count. I think got two wickets he got today. Yeah,
Two
two,
wickets he got.
two
Yeah,
he got today. So this KKR team is now looking like an absolutely well-rounded side. I'm saying these guys are now looking like serious title contenders to me. And
mm,
the guy who's there on the screen, single-handedly can win you T20 matches. The snap of his fingers. I mean, that's the quality of batting and the all-round quality that he brings to the
mm,
table. This KKR, if it goes in the same vein, I'm saying extremely dangerous. And then see, I mean, everything looks so well rounded, and then you suddenly have this young boy Raghuvanshi coming and adding, being that cherry on the cake. I mean, mad hitting, absolutely quality hitting. I mean, this
yeah,
is like confidence at its high. I mean, so remember, mentoring is you at this is a mad format. I always say this, yeah, coaching, once this tournament begins, there's no coaching that works.
yeah.
Just need mentoring. You need a good man manager. Somewhere
Absolutely.
I think Gautam Gambhir is adding massive value there, and you can see in terms of not just the old hand, but the Raghuvanshis of the team, coming
Yeah.
out and delivering the way they're doing. I'm waiting to see what is happening, and I'm waiting for more stories to come out of the KKR camp to know what exactly is happening. On one side, the old existing coach is getting trolled for his strict ways. Chandu Pandit, I'm talking about Chandrakant Pandit.
Yeah.
Every single day I see a new meme, tweet, fact, something. And on the other hand, you have Gautam Gambhir doing some magic. I want to see what it is.
Well, absolutely. Before the start of this season, there were a lot of talks around, what Gautam Gambhir will bring to Kolkata Knight Riders side, and everything is in front of us right now. As I started this live session with, it's completely true that this is the very first time that Kolkata Knight Riders have started their IPL season with three continuous wins, and it's something very massive. Animesh, हम बात कर रहे हैं कि किस तरह से इस साल डेब्यूटेंट्स बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. कल हमने मयंक यादव के बारे में बहुत बात करी थी विद द स्पीड ही इज बॉलिंग एट. आज हम अंकृश रघुवंशी के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. डेब्यू डे, obviously आपकी थोड़ी सी टेंशन होती है, there is nervousness around. What I saw in him, that he was so confident, and when you're so confident and you're facing international bowlers, then only you go past 50. What a great day. And then Mr. Arora came in, he also got 3 wickets. So I think there is something going around in KKR side. I think Srini explained it pretty well what's going right, but also the debutants are also performing really well.
बिल्कुल अंग्रेज रघुवंशी या फिर वैभव वगैरह, मतलब ये ऐसा था चेरी ऑन द केक के जैसा कि जिस तरह से दोनों परफॉर्मेंस आई, और खासकर आजकल जितना केकेआर का दिन अच्छा था उतना ही दिल्ली का दिन खराब था, कि जिस तरह की परफॉर्मेंस स्टार्टिंग में आ रही थी जब रघुवंशी बैटिंग कर रहे थे या फिर नारायण बैटिंग कर रहे थे, जिस तरह की वेरिएशन बिल्कुल गायब हो चुकी थी डीसी के बॉलर से। आप ईशांत शर्मा के पहले 2 ओवर देखिए और आप लास्ट का ओवर देखिए जिसमें उन्होंने 2 विकेट निकाले और
Yeah.
20वां ओवर जिस तरीके से निकाला, वो दोनों ईशांत शर्मा के स्पिन में बहुत बड़ा अंतर दिखाई दे रहा था, वो वेरिएशन में बहुत बड़ा खास डिफरेंस दिखाई दे रहा था। तो वो चीज़ें भी मैटर कर रही थी। और अंग्रिश रघुवंशी जिस तरह से पहला डेब्यू मैच खेले, तो जिस तरह से बैटिंग कर रहे थे, इतना कॉन्फिडेंस होकर वो बैटिंग करना, और साथ में आपके पास आपके साथ दूसरे छोर पर सुनील नारायण बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, तो वो दिखाता है। और केकेआर सच में एक बेहतरीन कंटेंडर, जैसे श्रीनी कह रहे थे कि अब वन ऑफ द कंटेंडर्स जो फाइनल खेल सकते हैं, वो दिखने लगा है। इस टीम जिस तरह से कॉम्बिनेशन बिल्डअप हो रहा है, और सबसे बड़ी बात है इस पूरे सेटअप में रसेल का कमबैक करना, मतलब पूरी फिटनेस के साथ। वो पिछले सीजन्स में भी उनके साथ थे, लेकिन फुल फिटनेस के साथ नहीं थे, तो वो थोड़ा सा एक ड्रॉबैक रह जाता था। लेकिन अब एक ऐसा प्लेयर जो सिंगल हैंडेडली बिल्कुल मैच जिता सकता है, जिस तरह की पावर हिटिंग वो कर रहे थे। स्टार्टिंग में उनका स्ट्राइक रेट 300 से ऊपर था, वो आखिरी
Yes.
में जाके जब आउट हुए तब भी वो 215 के स्ट्राइक रेट पे हुए।
Yeah.
तो सुनील नारायण और अगर रसल का आप स्ट्राइक रेट देखो तो 200 से ऊपर का था। एक आपका ओपनर, एक लगभग मिडिल ऑर्डर बैटर की तरह आपके लिए बैटिंग
Yeah.
कर रहा था। तो ये दिखाता है कि आपकी बैटिंग कितनी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग है। बाकी
Yes.
जो अब ये वैभव अरोरा है, हर्षित राणा है, अगर इस तरीके के बॉलर आपकी स्क्वाड में है, वो आपको एक बहुत पॉजिटिव वे में आगे बढ़ाते हैं, आपको एक बहुत पॉजिटिव नोट पे आगे चीजें लेकर जाने वाले हैं आपके लिए। और ये
Yeah.
बहुत सारी स्क्वाड्स में मिसिंग है कि जो आपके पास अनकैप्ड प्लेयर्स हैं और वो उनके लिए परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाते कहीं ना कहीं। और एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर्स भी कहीं ना कहीं उनके लिए थोड़ी सी सिरदर्दी सी बन गई। जिस तरह से खलील अहमद की परफॉर्मेंस आई, वो डीसी के लिए काफी खराब था। उसके अलावा
Yeah.
जो एक पॉइंट मैं भी टच करना चाहूंगा, गौतम गंभीर। अगर सच में गौतम गंभीर जैसा मेंटोर आपके साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, वो गेम में दिखता है। कहीं ना कहीं श्रेयस अय्यर के बारे में ये कहना थोड़ा सा खराब हो सकता है कि कभी कभी ऐसा फील होता है कि श्रेयस अय्यर कप्तान के रूप में, वो फील्ड पे जो हरकतें कप्तान के रूप में होनी चाहिए उनके साथ, जो चीजें, जो मूवमेंट उनके दिखने चाहिए, वो मूवमेंट दिखते ही नहीं है। वो ज्यादा उसके मैक्सिमम एक्सप्रेशन आपको गौतम गंभीर के चेहरे पे देखने को मिलेंगे, उनकी बातों में देखने को मिलेंगे। जो ड्रिंक्स के लिए कोई भी प्लेयर आ रहा है, उसको मैसेज देखने को मिलेंगे। तो वो कहीं ना कहीं जो पूरा बिल्डिंग क्वालिटी है, जो पूरी लीडरशिप क्वालिटी है, वो कहीं ना कहीं गौतम गंभीर के हाथों में दिख रही है, और वो उसका इम्पैक्ट भी आपको दिख रहा है पूरे गेम।
No, that's absolutely right, because all the matches that KKR have played so far, Gautam Gambhir is the only one who's calculating something, making all those expressions and everything like that. But as we're talking about Kolkata Knight Riders, we should also talk about Delhi Capitals. After all, it was a match between the two teams, and obviously KKR have won it by such a huge margin, so it makes more sense to talk about KKR. But those as Delhi Capitals were 33 for 4. What was going on your mind? For a while, I thought that DC won't be able to perform after this, but I think Tristan Stubbs and Rishabh Pant, they do deserve some sort of a praise out there, because they kept their nerves, they batted, they had this faith that if not to win this game, but at least to take the whole team near to the target. And I think we really, really need to appreciate the way Rishabh Pant is going on in this tournament. Second 50 for him.
And we are not talking about Mitchell Starc here, the man who has returned to form. I would
I
say
said,
2 wickets.
let's not burden our viewers just with the Kolkata Knight Riders talk. Let's make it balanced, because then
Yeah,
Delhi
but I
Capitals
mean,
fans look like we're not talking
he,
about our
he,
team.
no, but he deserves some mention here. I mean, he's been at the
We will,
receiving
we
end.
will.
Had been trolling. He's been trolled a lot from being like the 25 crore boy to nothing performances in the last 2 games. He's bounced back. So credit to him
Yeah,
also. I mean, 270 is a big, big target. Yeah, very difficult to chase. I mean, see, at the end of the day, T20 cricket may, or maybe even if it goes in a tiebreaker, only one team wins, and that was KKR. That was supposed to be KKR, because remember the other match where Mumbai were playing Sunrisers Hyderabad. Even 250 was
yeah,
such a difficult target. Although
yeah,
Mumbai managed to cross 200 run mark, they managed to be
yeah,
there. Here it
yeah,
was very, very difficult. You need a great start here. You need a great start to even be close to the total. So Prithvi Shaw should have started well. David Warner again. I mean, what a beautiful ball from Mitchell Starc again. You can't just run away from Starc with that kind of ball against his teammate David Warner, and then Mitchell Marsh. I mean, getting him out for a duck. So obviously, yeah, Rishabh Pant. I mean, see, there is no denying. Yeah, Rishabh Pant, the way he's bounced back. from that unfortunate injury, unfortunate accident, and the way he's showing he's hungry. I mean, suddenly closed that debate of who is going to be the wicket keeper, whether Jitesh Sharma or Dhruv Jurel or anybody, or even a KL Rahul. I mean, KL Rahul should also rule out his chances, or Sanju Samson. I can see this guy hopping onto the flight to the West Indies and America. So beautiful. I mean, that hunger you could see that 277, although it was a huge target, difficult, impossible to chase, but then this guy did not give up.
Yeah.
Rishabh Pant, he's a special player. He continues to be that special player. 55, 25 balls. He still shows that they are middle order or maybe a number three wherever he bats. I mean, he has to keep going on. Yeah, he's that hunger. I'm happy that that hunger is there. Stubbs and all. What do you expect from a Stubbs? Yeah, he's a foreign recruit, and obviously every foreign recruit has to perform because they have to justify their prices. I mean, we can give a pass to domestic cricketers, domestic players. But
Yeah.
then these guys, I mean, for example, a Mitchell Starc, he has to justify his price tags. Also, Andre Russell and Sunil Narine, these guys are only getting older. So, what do you expect? You expect them to perform because there is no much time left for them in their career. So, jitna kamana hai kama lo. But यहाँ पर definitely the Rishabh Pant and Stubbs did a great job. But 270 is a huge total to chase down.
Hmm.
I had already given up,
Now, as you mentioned,
even though Rishabh Pant was there. I
hmm.
said there was no chance.
Actually, there's a lot of difference between the teams that have got to chase such a big target, and that obviously brings us to a point where we are, talking about Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals. So with Mumbai Indians, we saw how their batters batted, and they went after the chase of 277. Now here, when your openers get out very cheaply, and then today Marsh didn't work out, Abhishek Porel also went back for a duck, then a lot of pressure comes to the middle order batters, and especially today in today's game, Rishabh Pant and Tristan Stubbs. They did their bit, but it was too late. But just talking particularly about Rishabh Pant, Srini. I think you might have heard my question to Sahil in the pre-match show where I asked him, that there are a lot of people who said that, Rishabh Pant's coming back from an injury. He scored just 18, 26, and then he started performing. He made 50 the other day in the last match against Chennai Super Kings. Today also he made 55 runs. The only batter from the DC side to cross 200 plus strike rate. Now, how do you see Rishabh Pant's journey, and how do you see Rishabh Pant's success so far in the tournament? Because getting 50s, standing out there, taking tough decisions on field, also keeping the wickets, how he must be feeling right now. Obviously, DC is on the losing side, but as a cricketer, what must be in his mind?
Yeah, so this is what I actually, when he crosses 50, this is what I had tweeted. I was saying that, this is not a fairy tale comeback anymore. This is a serious cricketing comeback.
Yeah,
I'll be very honest, yeah, I mean, this thought did cross my mind that, okay, I mean, this guy looks like he's now an extremely strong contender to book his tickets for the Caribbean and the US. But then I'll be very honest, while this thought crossed my mind, the more important thought that flashed, immediately was that Rishabh Pant, the Test cricketer, is back. My mind was to kind of revolving around India's tour of Australia later this year. This
yeah,
guy, if this is the way he's made this comeback now, I'm saying India couldn't have thanked its stars more. I mean, then what was it? What is at its disposal right now? This guy looks absolutely fresh to me. With a very positive mindset, he's come back, a comeback, one of its kind comeback. I really can't, I keep saying this, all the time, that those images, those hospital images keep flashing in front of my eyes, every time we talk about Rishabh's comeback, that fateful day when he
yep.
was rushed to the hospital after the comeback. And I was like, good Lord, what has happened to this boy? I mean, is he going to play cricket ever again? And I'll be very honest here. I'll be lying if this thought didn't cross my mind that probably this guy will never play again, top quality international cricket.
Yeah.
Because those images, kind of made me think like that. But I'm so overjoyed. I mean, this is a one of its kind comeback. Kudos to everybody who's worked on this lad. Everyone, the BCCI, the National Cricket Academy, the physios, the trainers, the doctors, the surgeons, the people at his franchise, his teammates, his well-wishers, everyone.
Hmm.
No stone has been left unturned in ensuring that he's back to the best of his ability. That is showing on the field. The field does not lie. You can do 1001 photo ops and Instagram reels, off the field, and come looking good, add some great music, talk a lot about what your year has been like and all. But when you go on the field, the game really tests you to the core. Then there is no running away, no escape routes there. So it asks you serious questions, and then when you come out answering like that in flying colors, well, I mean, you got to give it to that guy. I mean, so that's where, to me, that's where Rishabh is coming from. And he should get every opportunity under the sun if he's back in that way. Why not? I'm saying, why not?
Absolutely. And, he's showing up that he's here for some serious cricket. And it wasn't just a fairy tale comeback, as Srini rightly mentioned at the start of his statement. Well, Animesh, Tawas talked about Mitchell Starc. Obviously, that's one man that we didn't touch upon so far in this live. And that man really deserves to be talked about. He took first two wickets of this season. And before the match, we were talking about, how important it is for Stark to take wickets. Now, I mentioned, when you put in a lot of money on a player, then there are a lot of expectations also. To which Srini said that it's not only about money, it's also about the stature of a player. You're such a big player. It's not that कि Stark को सिर्फ ऐसे ही इतने पैसे दे दिए. Obviously, वो बहुत बड़े खिलाड़ी हैं और तभी उनको इतना अमाउंट दिया गया है. But he wasn't, among the wickets so far in this IPL. But आज जिस तरीके से परफॉर्म किया है, do you think that now we will see Stark as Stark in this IPL?
बिल्कुल, आज वो ग्लिम्स दिखा, और जिस तरह से अपने ही टीममेट्स को लेकर गए, मिचेल मार्श थे, डेविड वार्नर थे, और जिस तरीके से आउट किया, वो ग्लिम्स
Yeah.
दिखने लगे थे। क्योंकि मुझे तो उनका डेब्यू याद है, जिस तरीके से उनकी बॉलिंग देखकर कई मतलब इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर्स जो उस समय एस्टेब्लिश हो चुके थे, वो बॉलिंग देख के जिस तरह से चौंका रहे थे, वो मिसिंग होता। और ये एक प्लेयर का स्ट्रक्चर है, वो जिस तरीके के खिलाड़ी हैं, जिस स्ट्रक्चर के खिलाड़ी हैं, तो कह सकते हैं ठीक है, जब बिजनेस आ जाता है कभी ना कभी गेम में, और फिर वो मायने रखने लगता है, जब इतनी बड़ी रकम होती है और सवाल उठते हैं, ये सोशल मीडिया का गेम भी बन जाता है, तो ये चीज़ें मायने रखने लगती हैं। कभी कभी प्लेयर प्रेशर में भी आ जाता है, क्योंकि आप कितना भी उस शोर को कोशिश ना करें ना सुनने की, लेकिन वो कहीं ना कहीं प्रेशर बन जाता है। और फिर अगले साल मे का ऑप्शन है, तो वो प्रेशर डबल अप भी हो सकता है कि आप
Right.
इतनी बड़ी एक रकम से बहुत नीचे भी जा सकते हो। लेकिन वो कमबैक दिखा, और मुझे लगता है केकेआर के लिए अब सब कुछ अच्छा जा रहा है, और मिचेल स्टार्क भी उस कड़ी में जुड़ते जा रहे हैं, तो ये
Right.
उनके लिए भी अब दिख रहा है कि यहाँ से सीजन बेटर होने वाला है।
Bilkul. And now, as we were just talking about KKR versus Delhi Capitals match, let me tell everyone once again that Kolkata Knight Riders have registered a mammoth win. They won this game by 106 runs, and the Player of the Match award has been given to Sunil Narine. Well, obviously, for the way he batted 85 runs, again, I would reiterate my point that the way he was playing in the power play, it was treat to the eyes. He made 52 out of those 88 runs that were made in the 6 overs. Great, Sunil. You played really well, and obviously he deserves that award. But now we'll move to Ahmedabad tomorrow, where Gujarat Titans will face Punjab Kings. It was a great outing for the KKR batters and bowlers. Taus very well explained, the story behind Angkrish Raghuvanshi. He made his debut today, made 50 runs, made his half century. Great to see Kolkata Knight Riders. For the very first time, they have won 3 games continuously. And now we'll see how Kolkata Knight Riders will perform further. Taus has the final comment to make.
And that ball by Ishan Sharma, the Yorker that destroyed
Yeah.
Andre Russell, that was something, yeah. That was some ball to a man in form, yeah. Look
Yeah,
at that. Ishan Sharma, of all Ishan Sharma.
And then, what's really interesting is that Russell clapped. And he appreciated Ishant for this ball, and he, applauded him for this. And that's what the beauty
did.
of cricket is. It was a beauty of a delivery. Thanks, Taus, for reminding all of us about that delivery. We missed that one. So it was a great entertainment today in Vizag, though they were 5 short of that overhauling 277 runs that SRH made the other day. But just imagine, this tournament hasn't even reached to the half of its tenure. But if we talk about the way the scores have been, we have already seen now 2 highest totals, 277 the other day, 272 today. Well, we'll see what will happen tomorrow between Gujarat Titans and Punjab Kings. For now, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Animesh, Taos, and Srini for joining with me. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।